All right, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Barakta Yahweh, Barakta Yahweh Shai, Barakta Yahweh, Barakta Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the elect elder of Israel. Okay, whom I learned this truth from. All right, chiefly the elders of GMS. Peace and salutation to the occupants, which is word throughout the four corners of the planet. And shalom to the elect man, woman, and child. All right, and Salakia, I'm kind of losing my voice, but hey, hey, the show must go on. Yeah, man. So I was looking, man, and the way it's looking, man. Hey, man, these banks, okay, they're going insolvent. Okay, they're this MOTB could drop any day now. Or those of you that know, all right, MOTB is an acronym for the mark of the beast. All right, I got two videos I got queued up that I want to go into. This one right here. Y'all know I love me. First, the old system dies, the dollar, the euro, the corrupt banks all gone, and in their place, the Nazara Gesara gold coin will rise. Protected by Nazara law, do not go to the banks. That system is dead. After January 1st, the only way to redeem and exchange your assets will be directly through the Nazara Gesara system. First, the old system dies, the dollar, the euro, the corrupt banks all gone. And in their place, the Nazara Gesara gold coin will rise. Protected by Nazara law, do not go to the banks. That system is dead. Right. After so January 1st, this system, as you people know it, all right, is about to go the way of the dodo bird. All right, meaning it's the fiat, the having currency in your pocket. Okay. Going into the bank, withdrawing money, going to the ATM, all that's about to be a thing of the past. Okay, the Lord is about to wrap this thing up. Hey, like I titled it, hey, this MOTB, hey, this thing can drop any day now, man. Any day, this thing, any day, because hey, if brothers was around, okay, and what was that, 2008? Yeah, 2008. Yeah, when they said they had the financial collapse. Hey, I remember that shit, bro. That shit just came out of nowhere. It was just like one day, know what I mean? Like the shit just came across the radio, like, know what I mean? So, hey, it's the same thing is gonna happen when this economy go belly up. Let me get this. All right. That the fiat, all that's about to be a thing of the past. All right. Let me get this. Let me get this. This is second address. I'm gonna start at 6 and I'm gonna start at 18. Second address 6 and 18. The second address 6 and 18. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. Right. These are the times that we're in where the Lord is in this place. All right. And if you can't see that, then, at this point, there's really nothing, really no hope for you. It says, it will begin to make inquisition of them what they
what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, right? And this is the time that we're in, man. Okay, when the Lord he's about to step in on our behalf. All right, he's a he's about to shake this shit up, man. Okay, listen, man, you can feel it. Listen, right? Because hey, in the spirit, listen, this place is totally wicked. It's the gospel has went out. All right, and the Lord showing us what these things. When we be at camp, we see people slide by, say shalom, tell you what tribe they from. So this word has gone out. They got you can look up different groups up on chat TBT, and they'll tell you all about them. IUIC, Great Millstone, ISUPK. So this word have reached the gates of the noble. There's really nothing else to say, right? So the Lord about to wrap this place up, man. All right, it's about the chip. This chip gonna come out of nowhere, man. Okay, this chip gonna come from left field because listen, that's the only thing that's holding back World War III. If the chip was implemented, those nukes would have already flew. But we know what prophecy. Everything is done decently in order. All right. Prophecy. What it say? Let prophecy have its perfect works. Something to that nature. Right. So that's what we're doing through the spirit. But essentially, hey man, it's a done deal. It's over. It says, and we'll begin to make an inquisition of them what they be that hurt unjustly, right? Inquisition goes into investigation. It says, with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. So we're at the end of our punishment. It says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens, and the books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together, right? That was the point. Because now that we're at the end, what we see in the Lord, well, he's showing all these tokens, all these prophecies. All right, what did the devil say? He said, "Oh, that way doing things is over with. Matter of fact, I'll run it back."
And exchange your assets will be directly through the Nazara-Gazara system. First, the old system dies, the dollar, the euro, the corrupt banks all gone, and in their place, the Nazara-Gazara gold coin will rise. Protected by Nazara law, do not go to the banks. That system is dead.
That system is dead. The banks, it's going to be zeros and ones, man. This devil about to usher you people into a digital enslavement. That's what it's going to be. Digital enslavement for everybody. All right. So where was I at? So it says. So yeah, he said that is the old system. All right, that's what showing you that this old world is vanishing and fading away. It says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens, the book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see, right, and they shall see all together. Okay, the book being open before the firmament. All right, you got brothers doing these electronic Episcopals, sending them out via internet. All right, pushing this word. throughout the four corners of the planet. Okay, that's the book being opened before the firmament. Okay, it says so this world is this world is done. Okay, let me get this. All right, this devil about to roll it all out. He about to roll it all out. Let me get this. All right, this devil. This is Psalms 2. Psalms 2 and 1. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the out of wine and against his anointed, saying, right. So this is what these devils trying to do. They're trying to establish, they're trying to establish their heaven on earth all over again. Okay, with the RFID chip, AI. Okay, see, that's what it's all about. It's about the birthright. This devil, he's listen, he like look, this is what this devil think in his head. Esau's heaven is his new world order. Okay? And in that heaven, AI is Yahweh Shai, okay? And he's the Heavenly Father. Okay? That's why he got eugenics, okay? This devil want to be able to take your consciousness and download it onto hard drives, okay, and then download it into a robot and give you immortality, okay. This devil splicing, so that's Esau's heaven on earth, and he's trying to establish his own birthright, but he has to he has to chip. Really, it's really the elect that he got to chip. When you in this, you can receive it in the spirit. 2/3 is done. Esau, the chip is really for it's for 2/3, but Esau mind, he understands prophecy. He know that it's the elect that's important. Okay, I don't really want to go into it, but hey, that's another video for another day. But the elect that's what Esau trying to get. Okay, it says, let us break their bands. I'm gonna hit that from the top. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the out of wine, against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us, right? And Esau, those bands are a metaphor for control. Esau don't want to be under the control of Yahweh Shai. He want to be the guy that's on top. Because he's Esau. Okay? That's in his nature. Okay? So they're trying with the RFID chip, they're Esau messing with the DNA and trying to manipulate. Because it was a clip. I wanted to do a video on that too. It was a clip where it was a hot mic open, and you had Russia, the president of North Korea and the president of China, and they was talking about immortality, and they were saying, yeah, they got they didn't basically they got the technology to achieve immortality. They were saying at 80 years old, hey, you still be a child. Showing you that these devils understand the scriptures, hey, because that's what it's saying in the scriptures. That a man being 100 in the kingdom is still going to be considered a little kid. Or should I say child? So like it. All right? But it says, so that's Esau. He said, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Right. It says, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision. It says, then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sword displeasure. Right. So the Lord, when that word derision actually goes into mockery, right? The Lord is laughing at you devils, man, because you actually think that you're gonna prevail over Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. I mean, that's laughable. That's actually laughable. So yeah, why do the heathen rage, man? Because ultimately, y'all going into captivity, man. All right. Let me get this. Y'all going into captivity. Right? So these devils, they in panic mode, man. This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down to you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time, right? And in that great wrath really is that chip, okay? That chip is that great, that's part of Esau that's that great wrath. Because those of you who take it, right? And we're going to get that. Those of you that take it, you're going to be burnt up. You're going to be burnt up in the lake. That's really great. That's when you really think about it in the spirit. That's really great. That's really great wrath right there. But yeah, and that chip is part of Esau. That's his sword. That's that great wrath. That's the hour of temptation. Okay? Because hey man, I'm trying to listen, this devil moving fast, man. I'm like, okay, if, really it don't make no sense to hold on to money. If you got money, try to put it into something else, buy something, like, get it out your hands. Because, it's really worth nothing. Okay? But, yeah, this devil, we about to come down with great wrath. He's about to he gonna cause it all. Let me get that. All right? Since I'm going into it. Revelation 13 and 16. All right. One of the, if not one of the most, okay, most relevant scriptures, okay, that's written within the scriptures, man. Okay. This is Revelation. I'm gonna start at. Yeah, you people done, man. Revelation 13:11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. It says, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, right? Okay? That beast, okay, is the American Empire. Okay? Those two horns is the Democrat and Republicans. Okay? And this devil is the and this devil is the and this devil is the devil that the Bible speak of. It's saying he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, right? Hey, you see, that's what Trump is doing. Trump is speaking as a dragon. He's threatening the news media with insubordination. He's threatening to declare martial law in these blue states, sanctuary cities, because the mayor's not cooperating, okay, with the federal government. Okay? It says, he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and he causeth the earth. It says, and he causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed, right? In that first beast, okay, it was the Roman Empire. Okay? Whose deadly wound was healed. Okay, coming back as America, the great whore. Okay? It says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heavens on the earth in the sight of men. Right? That was in, I believe that was World War. I think that was World War One, World War Two, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That's a pivotal time, because America is really the only nation that actually nuked another country. Okay? No country has ever used. America's the only country that ever actually dropped nukes on another country. So at that time, basically, that shook up the whole world and established America as the big dog on the block, right? So, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men, right? In the sight of men. Everybody's seen that. Oh shit, they nuked the whole, right? Okay, putting everybody in on shook status, man. Okay, and America has really been, they've really been on top since the 1950s. Okay, they really, when America started falling, what brothers would say like the 60s, like the late 60s, I'm going to say when the truth hit the scene, right? That was a short run, but hey, nonetheless, it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they shall make an image of the beast which had a wound by a sword and did live, right? And what is that image? The ultimate image, okay, is that chip. They're going to want you to bow down to that chip. This is why Trump declaring anybody that's basically, because he's this devil saying a lot of wild, outlandish shit, man. Okay? He's saying anybody that talk bad about him is It's it basically it's illegal to talk bad. So this devil looking for people that's in league with what he talking about. If you ain't, he's labeling you an enemy of the state. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. There you go. If you ain't with us, then you against us. Get down or lay down. That's the type of time this devil on. All right, and and it really, he's doing all these things. So when he come out with this chip, you people not even gonna be surprised. Y'all ain't gonna even be surprised. You ain't gonna put up no fight. Y'all gonna go get y'all chip. Why? Because y'all want shit to turn back into normal. And that's when they got y'all. That's when the fight gonna be over with. All right? Digital, what they call it? I mean, well, they call it butt breaking, but I'm calling it digital butt break. What they call it, butt breaking. Digital butt breaking. Once they get you to get that chip, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You're done. You finished. Right? It says, he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand, on their foreheads, right? So you got Elon Musk, he working on our Neuralink, and then you got the government, they got those chips. Listen, and you already know they got the chips somewhere in a big ass warehouse. They got your chip somewhere in a big ass warehouse amongst millions, attached to your social security number, attached to it with your name on it, with your birth certificate, and all that shit tied into the fucking chip already, man. Ready to be rolled the fuck out. And like I titled, hey, this thing could drop any day now. This chip can actually drop any day, man. I'm talking literally, because this is where we at with it. You got signs in the heavens. You got wars and rumors of wars. You got earthquakes in diverse places. You got the chariots everywhere. This devil with the fire. Hey, these devils shooting at the chariots, man. This devil done try to shoot down a chariot. I believe that was over in Russia with the with a hellfire missile, man. So these devils already declared war on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. When you shoot at those heavenly vehicles, you know what I'm saying, and you do that, you essentially declare war on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. So it's all just on that alone, you devils, y'all is done. Just off that one act alone, okay, is you devils through, man. Ain't no way out of this. Right? So it says, so this devil, what? He's gonna fight the Lord. He's gonna implement this chip. All right. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, said that he that had the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name, right? You're gonna have to let me get this. My other video I got queued up. You're going to have to get the motherfucker. Let me see.
People have no idea what's coming. The United States just passing the stablecoin bill seems like a good thing for crypto and what's coming. But guys, don't you see what's happening? They're issuing stablecoins and they won't need CBDCs. So who cares if the CBDC law isn't passed? Because stablecoins are going to replace CBDCs. Think about it. When this is passed, every bank is going to be required to make their own stablecoin. Why? Because that's how they're going to transfer your money from fiat to digital dollars. And most people will have no idea what's going on. They're going to check their app, their balance is going to be the same, but what they're not going to realize is that it's not fiat anymore, it's digital currency. The BIS already laid this all out in a paper that they put out in 2023 called the Unified Ledger, where all money, all assets, and all identities will be shared on a programmable infrastructure. A full ISO 20022.
That's what you call digital slavery, man. Digital slavery. You can't buy nothing, you can't do nothing without these devils knowing. They got control over your money. They can stop it. They can start it. They could take what they want. They could do what the fuck they want. All right, this is the ultimate control. This is how Esau puts you in digital shackles, man. All right.
Compliance by 2025. We want every major bank to be ready for tokenization, settlement, and interoperability. And we're walking right into the trap. They'll say, we're banning CBDCs to protect your freedom. Actually, no, they're not. It's all about control. People have no
there
idea
you go,
what's
man.
coming.
Shalom to the brother Tazawan. Shalom Malak.
Seems like a good thing for
Shalom to the brother Malak La.
But guys, don't you see what's happening?
The brother Nathan. Shalom Malak.
Stablecoins, and they won't need CBDCs.
Shalom to Moses Daxon.
The CBDC law isn't passed.
Shalom to the brother Danya Allah.
Are going to replace CBDCs. Think about it. When this is passed, every bank is going to be required to make their own stablecoin. Why?
Yeah, shalom to all you brothers.
Because that's how they're fiat.
Right, so there you go, man. This devil, this devil's about to pull the greatest trick ever known to mankind. Okay? It's about to go down. Okay, everything we've been praying, everything we've been prophesying, okay, starting with the elders and apostles on down, bro, it's here. It's here, baby. The future, the future is now. These devils on the other side, man, they're praying against us, man. These devils praying against us. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gave us the owl salve, and these devils scared to death because we know ultimately what their fate is going to be. We know that the kingdom is right around the corner, man. Let me see. Yeah, so this devil, let me get this. He about to come with it, man. He about to come with everything, the chip, the troops, all right? The demonization, famine of the word, all that's coming all at the same time. Let me get this. So this is Revelation 14 and 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, right? So, like I was saying, really that chip that's a part of East. That chip. Esau implementing that chip and mandating that chip. That's a part of Revelation 12 and 12. All right, that's really the end all of Revelation 12 and 12. All right, that the devil coming down with great wrath. Right? So the Lord said what? When this great wrath come down in the form of this chip, it said, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, which is that RFID chip, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, Neuralink. All right, you want to be hooked up to the Internet of Things. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a Neuralink. I'm gonna be the next Cosmonaut, but I'm gonna be on another level. I'm gonna be gaming. I'm gonna be the next, Corey Kitchen. But I'm gonna be on the next level. I'm gonna be Corey Kitchen in the metaverse. You know how, Jake? That's why the scriptures say, "My people are wise to do evil," man. Right? You know a nigga going, yeah, I'm getting a Neuralink. I'm gonna be 10 steps ahead of all y'all. Well, look, okay, cool. You get that Neuralink. It said, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, right? So you go ahead, you want to be the next Corey Kitchen in the metaverse. You want to get a chip in your hand so you can open up your car. Okay, so you could control your heat with a thought in your house. Hey, you're going to die. All right. Okay, if you're an Israelite, so-called Black, Latino, or Native Americans. Hey, it's a lot. Like I say, Salakia. I'm losing my voice. You know? Man, Hey, man, my kids was asking when the Lord coming back, man. I'm like, man, he coming back soon. So it's like, I'll be like, man, I'm talking about my little babies. I got older kids, but the older kids, man, like my younger kids, when they was younger, they was more in the spirit, but now that they older and they like young adults and shit, it's like this world didn't got them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, my daughter, she 20, she in college. And just like, damn, my son, he 22, he trying to figure it out. And it's like, man, the world is like, when they was younger, they was more in the spirit. But as they got older, it's like invasion of the body snatchers, man. You try to hold on, hoping that the Lord come back before this world corrupt them, And you be like, damn, it hurt, because you like, damn, I was hoping the Lord come back before this world turn you into, you know what I mean? But now, my little ones, they asking the same thing. Now, they 5 and 6, they like, Dad, you know what I'm saying? The Lord come back, like, when the Lord, I'll be like, he coming back to get us soon. And it's like, and the thing is, I was telling, when we first came in the truth, man, we thought the Lord was coming, hey man, it was like, damn, the Lord could be here in a year or two. I know all brothers had that testimony, coming into this thing and thinking the Lord was going to come, But hey, the Lord is coming, and we just had to be patient, and ultimately, hey, man, the Lord have mercy on all of us, But where was I at? But yeah, sorry for Salakia for going off, off the topic. Yeah, it says the saints shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Lord, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. It said it shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right. So you want to, you think Esau is God? Okay, then you go ahead and receive his mark, and you're going to be destroyed if you're an Israelite. Because these rest of these nations don't really have, even after the nukes drop, these heathen nations are going into captivity when we come down, okay, out of those ships. They going into captivity. So you Israelites, hey, you better repent. You better repent. You better ask the Lord to have mercy upon you. And the smoke of their torment ascended up ever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name, right? Right. So let me get the flip side to that. Because you got people that's going to take it, and then you got the elect that's not going to take it. Let me get this. Oh, man. Yeah, man, we ready to get up out of here, man. Straight up. Like, these devils gotta go. This is Revelation. So I was saying what? I just read the punishment for taking the chip. Now here's the reward. Well, ultimately, the elect are going to receive this reward, which is ultimately faith. This is Revelation. Let me see. Let me start. This is Revelation 13 and 10. because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right. That's that moment where, hey, like we seen when Trump was over there just recently, this week that just passed. He was over there with the royals, King Charles, having a dinner. Hey, what do you think that was all about? Okay, that was Esau. They was discussing the meeting. All right, because Europe, all these banks, when America, that's when they're going to attempt to reboot the system, man. America, listen, for them to usher in the new world order, dollar has to crumble. The dollar has to crumble. Right? That dollar has to crumble because the American dollar is connected to all countries, and the American dollar is the fiat currency. All right? So American dollar is attached to every country, whether even Russia in some type of way, I'm sure. Even their enemies. The America in some way, somehow still got tentacles attached to their money. For this new world order to come in, the dollar has to go kaput. It has to fall. It's a controlled demolition. Well, that's what Esau think it is. He's doing it on his own, but he's doing it on his own, but it's the will of the Lord. Esau think he's in full control. He think he's doing this. This is because this is what he want to do. He think he's got full control, and he actually think that he can do a controlled demolition of the way and then usher in this new world order. But it's gonna get away. It's gonna go south. Okay? It's gonna go south. No matter what Esau do, he loses at the end. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, and I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Well, yeah, in that hour. So the Lord is going to, the flip side, if you take it, you're going to be destroyed. If you, the elect, the Lord is going to give you the faith to refuse it, and you're going to be delivered. Shalom to the brother, Jonathan Picard. Yeah, my voice is shot, man. I need to drink some tea and lemon. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell right. That shall come upon all the world, meaning what? New World Order, NWO. They was just showing a video of Trump. They made a statue of this devil holding a Bitcoin in his hand. And I think they had it outside the Capitol. You know? So they let you know, listen, this was coming, whether you like it or not. Hey, because there's no way that America can get out the debt. So what, they gonna pull the plug on the old system and reboot, man. But this time around, if you want to get in with this new system, you gotta put some skin in the game. It's like, okay, we allow, like Esau, this is how Esau looking at it. We allow you people to come into the club and pretty much party for free. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you pay taxes here and there, but for the most part, you're able to, this is how these rich people think, man. They think their money pretty much, because like, let's say you work for their company. You know what I'm saying? They'll look at your house like, I helped him get that. He gonna win, you know what I mean? And you got a fucking $1 million mansion up in such, the motherfucker that you working for, when he see your shit, he feel like it's an extension of him. Right? Forgot the point I was trying to make. But yeah, these doubles, they're about to motherfucking pull the hammer. They're about to hit the. This chip about to they're about to spring out this chip, man. Esau got to pull the plug. Old system out, new system in. Everything digital, everything tracked, everything traced, including you. Electric vehicles. Hey, this is why you see fucking these car dealerships going out of business because they can't sell none of the vehicles. But listen, they don't need you to sell vehicles. They could just have you live in the inner city, robo taxis, self-driving cars that'll drive you anywhere you want to go. See, Esau want full control, man. But hey, I don't want Ratazah. Hey, man, we be a part of that number. And the Lord said we should not go into captivity a second time. You know what I mean? That's so the Lord's going to what? Deliver us from the hour of temptation. This is Romans 13:3-11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold fast what thou hast, what thou hast, that no man take thy right, that no man take thy crown. We gotta hold this truth near and dear unto our in the spirit, man. All right, we coming into the time we're going to have to cleave onto Yahweh Shah more and more. Okay, that we're going to have to trust in the Lord and pray that the Lord build us up. All right. It says, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my God and the name of the city of my God, which is in New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven. It says, from my God, and I will write upon him my new name. Right. That's the elect, man. Hey, we endure to the end. What? The Lord is going to make us kings and priests, man. Because this devil, listen, man. This devil is about to go he's about to go bonkers. It's about to be Mad Max. Purge, anarchy. People don't, and even when we come out here and we read these scriptures, and we seeing everyday life go on, even we can't even really grasp a concept on what the Lord is really about to do here, man. Yeah, America going digital, man. Everything. Hey, these devils they want to be like the Most High. The scriptures say it. Let me see. It says, so him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of Adonai Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, man. And that's what we looking for, man. That glory. We want the Lord to justify us. And cause we've been out here doing the work, preaching the word of the Lord in truth and sincerity. So it's like, come on, Lord, like we ready to get the hell up out of this place, man. These devils, these heathen nations, they all begging for captivity, man. They want to go into slavery. The reason why I say that is because look at the shit that they doing. They blaspheming the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all, it's like they what the Lord say, they tempting the Lord, man. Like they say, the black woman, she's super disrespectful. The black woman, she totally, she just gone. So these people need some type of guidance. They need rulership, and we ready to do it, man. We ready to step up to the plate and rule in righteousness. We want the kingdom, man. We want the kingdom. I'm tired of this fucking place. I'm tired. I'm just. I'm fucking over it, bro. Like every day, you wake up, you do the same fucking shit, bro. The same shit. Yo, that's how you know this is hell, cuz. Hey, but the water y'all was shy for giving us this truth, because if I had to live life like this, though, dog, and I didn't have no hope in the Lord, bro, it'd be bad. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, look at this shit, bro. Like, this place is fucking hell. You get up, you gotta jump. You fucking paying bills 3 weeks out the month. We ready for this shit to go up in flames. For real, for real. It said him that overcometh will like make a pillar in the temple of, yeah, so the men that endure to the end, all right, is going to be delivered, and they're going to be made pillars in the kingdom of heaven. Meaning what? They're going to be made kings and priests. The first fruits. That's it on that. So yeah, man, let me get this. Right? The Lord could drop this chip any day now. Any day this chip could get dropped. Because the way this devil moving, because I'm going to say like this, because even though we don't really see, but there's a lot going on in the back. There's a lot going on in those back rooms that we don't necessarily get a chance to be in. You could just tell the way shit is on the surface. What we can see, you could tell there's a lot of panic. There's a lot of, this devil doing a lot of hasty shit. He moving sloppy. So, yeah, man, the Lord working. All right, these devils on the fucking ropes. And he going to have to spring out this fucking chip, man. That's how I see it. I think, because they were saying they're going to go digital. Boom. Whoop-de-whoop. Which, which they may still, just me speaking as a man, but I think this devil, I think he going to do a Black Swan event, and he going to go straight to the chip, man. I think it, because, why not? Why not? That's just me. I think he's just going to go straight to the chip. Look, we're going to go digital, and your digital money going to be put on these chips. He would take it, economy, for motherfuckers that take the chip, economy going to be like the 80s. You know what I mean? You're gonna be loaded. Your money gonna go, cause you know, come on, man, it's just dollars and zeros, man. These motherfuckers that get it, they're gonna be living real lovely. Shit gonna be an easy street for them. But it's only gonna be for a short period of time. Literally, after that chip go mainstream, literally, we could be up out of here by the end of the year. Be honest with you, we could be up out of here by the end of the year. If the Lord, you know what I'm saying, the way our prophecy moving. Let me get this, man. It's Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Right? It says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Right? Meaning, look, hey, repent. Okay? Turn from your wickedness and follow the Lord, man. Right? Simple is simple. It says, to your best of your ability. I'm going to say that, because we in this flesh, we ain't perfect, but still, all in all, amen, you know, the Lord want us to want to be perfect. You know, let's say that, you know what I mean, it says, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying, right? But put on ye on the out of wine Yahweh Shah Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof, right? So we supposed to be preparing in the spirit. You know, you got these doomsday preppers out here. Hey man, those guys, they gonna be the first guys that be targeted. The doomsday preppers, your off-grid desert farmers, or your NY preppers. You know, it says him that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not to doubtful disputations. I think that was it on that. Yeah, that was it. But yeah, this devil, he's about to roll out that chip. Like I say, the chip could drop any day now. You know, the chip could drop any day. You know, once that chip drop, man, hey man, hey, the Lord coming like I always say, have your spiritual bags packed and ready to go. Cause the Lord about to deliver us. All right, so I'm gonna end there. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Hey, the water for you brothers that tuned in. I'm gonna go drink some tea and lemon. See if I can get my voice back. The water for you brothers that tuned in. Yahweh Shah, Rakakadam to you brothers in your household. Shalom to you brothers that's gonna tune in later. And you few sisters may tune in. Shalom. Yahweh Shah, Rakakadam to you and your household. Shalom.